Gilas Pilipinas women heading to Taiwan for the 42nd William Jones Cup. The team looks to bounce back from their winless campaign back in 2019 as they face two Chinese Taipei teams, Iran, South Korea, and Japan from August 5th until the 9th. Long Beach State University guard Malia Bambrick will make her debut with the team alongside Kacey de la Rosa of the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Stefanie Berberabe, Gabi Bade, and Sofia Roman are also returning to the squad. Completing the national team, as you can see on your screens right now, are veterans Animam, Afril, Bernardino, Janine, Pontejos, Andrea, Tongco, Jhazmin, Joson, Louna, Ozar, and Monique del Carmen. Let's go all out on this story with none other than Gilas Pilipinas women head coach and program director, the brilliant basketball mind, Pat Aquino, together with his players, Malia Bambrick, Sofia Roman, and Gabi Bade. UAAP Season 85 Rookie of the Year, Kacey de la Rosa, is also joining us, by the way, on the show. But she can't be here because she has early training with Ateneo tomorrow, but she is joining us via Zoom. I want to test Kacey first. Kacey, narinig mo ako?
Yes po.
Good evening. Maraming salamat. Nandito yung teammates mo and si Coach Pat. Thank you, Kacey, for joining us from the dorm there in Ateneo. Okay, I'll get back to you, Kacey, in just a bit. Coach Pat, welcome back to the program. And Malia, welcome to the Philippines. It's been a week that you're here.
Yes.
How do you like it so far?
It's humid, but it's good.
It's from California, but it's not as
different.
Yeah, it's different. Sophia, welcome back as well to the
Thank
program.
you
Thank
so
you for
much.
being here. Great to see you again.
Happy to be here.
Yes, and same with you. Gabi, I think last time was 2019, right? That you
Yeah.
were here on the show. Welcome back as well. Thank you. And Coach, I'll start with you. As I said, you're trying to bounce back here in the Jones Cup, but you got a breakthrough win in the Asia Cup in Australia from June to July. And then Jones Cup, you were 0-5 back in 2019. That was pre-pandemic. How do you like your chances this time around with this lineup, with these girls that you're bringing?
I think it's more of a diverse lineup right now, and having new faces around and old faces. Like Jack is going to be there, and Afril, and then Malia's coming. Malia's here
on board
now, and of course Kacey de la Rosa, our new addition also. It's going to be a more dynamic lineup for me, and just to see how we do here, aside from the Asia Cup that we did last month. Hopefully, we do good. From the previous Jones Cup, but if you could recall the previous Jones Cup, we lost by merely just few points with every team that we played, and that was a great tournament for us. It made us more comfortable in coming into the Southeast Asian Games last time. So now, in preparing for the Asian Cup, Asian Games.
End of
September. So I think this is a good
warm up.
Warm up tournament.
Kasi you have a Korea tournament pa, di ba?
Yes, and after this we'll have a Korean tournament this coming end of August in South Korea. So hopefully that's another good pre-tournament going to.
And we believe in you. I believe in you, and you just want to keep that momentum going. Build on it. Build on it. Build on it. Malia, as I said, welcome to the team. Welcome to Manila.
Thank you.
You're Cali girl. This will be your national team debut for the Philippines. I'm sure you've seen them play. You've trained with them for a week now. You've known these girls. How do you feel? Like I asked Coach Pat your chances, but how do you feel now that you're finally playing for the Philippines with them, with these girls?
Oh, I'm super excited. I feel like it's been like a long time coming, sort of. I met Coach Pat, I think, like 2020.
He's been bugging you since 2020.
But just with college stuff, it took a while to actually get here. But it's a blessing to be able to represent the Philippines, and I'm just excited to be able to grow my game more and learn from the vets on the team and be able to contribute in any way.
What can a player like you bring to the team? We know you had experience in the U.S. You played in the U.S. What kind of basketball can the Filipino basketball fans expect from you, Malia Bambrick?
I think just I bring a high IQ, high intensity offensive presence. Being able to bring my experience from the States and playing college in the D1 level, and also just adapting to how they play here and filling in those spots that are needed to allow us to win and continue moving forward in the positive progress.
Yeah. And you've been living with with these two, with
Yes.
Gabi and Sofia. Thanks to Sofia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sofia, how has it been so far with Malia for the first time, and of course with Gabi as well?
It's great. I mean, I've known about Gabby's for a while. I know that she played 2019 Jones Cup and 2021 SEA Games.
Correct.
I've known her name even in the States. She played at Buffalo and Sac State, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then with Malia, I knew that about her through Coach Pat and our team manager. So it's really nice to have them around. Honestly, the last time I played was 2015.
15,
so.
How does it feel to be back after that?
Oh my gosh!
Not that ACL. No, really, because you had that
Yeah.
ACL. It has been tough for this girl, for Sofia Roman.
Yeah,
Last time
it's
you
been-
played, 2015, you've been aching to play for Coach Pat for this team again.
Yes, I have. I'm honestly just really blessed to be able to do this again. I think I'm a different person from when I was 8 years ago. But in all good ways, the team has definitely come along. The program has just catapulted since the start. When I was Coach Pat's first batch of national team players.
Yeah.
So one of 2 Phil Ams at the time. So having more Phil Ams come in, I feel really happy I can be in this position where I can kind of mentor them in a way, show them around the Philippines, make them feel more comfortable and at home, so that their transition into the team is more comfortable.
How has she been as a host?
Perfect.
Not strict,
No.
not like lights out.
She's like her mom.
She's like, yeah, make a mom.
Don't forget to turn off the AC.
In the U.S., they have to turn on the AC here like 24/7. Gabi, you last played in the Jones Cup actually 2019. I remember interviewing you here on the show. It's pre-pandemic. How have you been since then, and how will that experience help you this time around as you try to get that win? As I said, you didn't get any win last time.
I feel good. I feel like every time I come here, it's my 3rd year, I feel like I've grown as a player and just my experience with the team has grown a lot better. I was telling my teammate Jack, like every time I come here, I feel like my growth and my progress has gotten a lot better with the team and just knowing my role in the team. I think that's the most important. I feel like if everybody plays a role on a team, I feel like we have a better chance of winning and just trusting the system and trusting Coach Pat with our offense and mostly on defense and just bringing a high intensity to the game. Like each time, I feel like we'll be really good for the Asian Games coming up.
Just being on the same page. I like
Yeah.
that. Knowing your role, know when to take command at the same time, when also to take a back seat whenever it's needed. Just be there. And he's smiling, so he agrees. Let's ask the big girl. Let's ask the 6 foot. How tall is she? 6'1"?
6'1".
6'1"?
6'1", right?
6'2" with shoes.
6'2" and shoes. Casey, Casey, ito yung unang beses din, di ba, na makakasama mo ang Gilas Women, di ba, Coach? First time din ni Casey. Gaano ka ka-excited, narinig mo yung mga teammates mo to play along these girls and also learn from veterans like sina Jack, syempre, fellow big mo na si Jack, and then kina ate mo, ate Janine, kina Afril.
Siguro malaking tulong din to sa akin and sa team ko po here sa Ateneo kasi marami ako matutunan dyan, here sa Gilas and kasi sa Gilas parang mas taller players, ganyan, mga stronger teams. Yeah. And
Casey, kasama ka dito ha. Ito, magta-time out muna tayo. We'll take a quick break. But our all-out conversation with Gilas Pilipinas Women Head Coach and Program Director Pat Aquino, along with Malia Bambrick, Sofia Roman, Gabi Bade, and Casey de la Rosa will continue after this quick break. For now, everybody can join. Let's take a look at our quiz question of the day. Gilas Pilipinas Women last played in the Jones Cup on July 28, 2019 against Chinese Taipei White. Who was Gilas Women's top scorer in that game? Mamaya na yung answers later. Nobody knows the answer. Nobody can remember? I'll save it for later. Save it for later. Okay, you get a prize. I don't know what is, but you'll get, we'll find something too. Well, stick around. We've got the correct answer for the quiz question in just a bit. You're watching Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. Our guest today, Gilas Pilipinas head coach, Gilas Pilipinas Women head coach and program director Pat Aquino, together with players Malia Bambrick, Sofia Roman, and Gabi Bade. Kacey de la Rosa also joining us on Zoom ahead of their campaign, the 42nd William Jones Cup, happening from August 5th until the 9th. Coach, one of the notable names not included in this lineup that she played spectacular was Vanessa De Jesus. Duke standout Vanessa De Jesus. She was the team's top scorer, one of the team's top scorers in the FIBA Women's Asia Cup, but she suffered a knee injury. Can you give us an update? And was she originally part of this lineup?
Actually, we talked about it, that, you know, if you want to come back and join us for the Jones Cup, he was like really not hesitant. She wanted to, but you know, she need to ask permission from the coach and Duke University for it. But unfortunately, you know, it happens. So sabi nga niya dun sa post niya, it's so sad to have this injury right now.
Yeah.
Because I think she has that, yung energy or the confidence coming into, for the NCAA. She's really preparing for the NCAA.
She was raring to get back out there, especially having a spectacular, kumbaga, ganda nung pinakita ng bata sa FIBA Asia Cup. So she was like raring to go back and bring it back to the US, to Duke.
I think that's the main purpose of getting that confidence from.
Was it a lingering injury, or did it just happen?
It just happened. So I think it's really sad to have, having to have that kind of injury right now. But we're praying. All the Gilas team members and her teammates just prayed for her, and hopefully she gets stronger coming back.
No diagnosis yet. I know you've been in touch as well, Sofia.
Yeah, but no update on that diagnosis.
So the extent of the, hopefully no ligaments, knock on wood, avoiding those ACLs and those scary injuries in basketball. Malia, as a new member of the team, what have you learned so far? Because we've seen Vanessa play as well, like from the US, but she also learned a lot from playing with Jack, with Janine, with Afril, learning from Coach Pat. And in what part of the game, earlier I asked you what you can bring, the high basketball IQ, but you think, can make a big difference and also inspire younger, generations of aspiring women's basketball players?
Yeah, I think just from being here so far, I've been able to grow already. I think expand my game in the sense that I'm playing a different role than what I would usually do, and it's been nice to have that type of leadership in that veteran system, to be able to learn the system more and fill in that role. And they've been great in pointing me in the right direction, making sure they're constantly talking to me, allowing me to
just be yourself.
Yeah, be myself and play my game, and encouraging, making sure I'm not being hesitant or too lax or too tentative. Second guessing. So that's been great so far, and I think these are like all the people you see like on social media and stuff. So just being around them now, like in person, is really great. Getting to learn them and learn their games, and just fill in with them.
Sofia, the last played Gilas nga 2015, and then you were still part of the team, and then a member also of the media team in the last SEA Games. What we're now seeing the younger generation, like Malia come in, you saw Vanessa. What are the difference that you saw from way back 8 years ago until now?
Well, for sure, I think the system has definitely changed. Our offense and our defense is way more well-oiled. Like I feel like we were still trying to figure out how we were going to play, our strengths and weaknesses on the team in 2015, and now we know how to use each of our strengths to our advantage, and I like what Malia said, fill in the roles that we need for our team to be successful. So I think everybody is definitely very much open-minded to that. And everybody just loves to be around each other. And there's a lot, and a lot more ball rotation. Which
that's the most important thing as well. You girls actually like each other.
Yes.
Right, Gabi?
Yes. We love each other.
Exactly. What do you think of your chances, and how do you like your chances? And also, seeing them after the Asia Cup, and then, of course you want to win this time, but the team, how ready are you out of 100%?
Well, we've been training for about 2 weeks, but the locals have been training since, I don't know, March, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like we have a better chance of winning the Jones Cup this
Yeah.
year, just
Yeah.
because I feel like, the veterans are more experienced, and
Right.
then
Yeah.
we're adding players like Stacy and Jazz, Jazz, who's a knockdown three-point shooter,
shooter,
Stacy,
yeah.
who's so skilled and
Yeah.
is a really good slasher, and I feel like they can bring a lot to the table. I just feel like overall this team we just have a better chance of, winning.
I agree.
Jones Cup.
It's a great team. Actually, when I was looking at the lineup, it's a good combination. It's a bigger team also to the one in the FIBA Asia. Kacey, and speaking of big, here she is, big girl. Kacey, this is a new, bago to sa'yo dahil tong Gilas. Alam naman natin sa UAAP, kumbaga iba yung level, and iba din to, sabi mo nga bigger. Paano makakatulong sa'yo to? Sabi mo makakatulong to, pero sa tingin mo, paano makakatulong to sa'yo pagdating ng UAAP season?
Siyempre, playing for Gilas in a different country against good international teams, I get to gain more experience, which can help me with my, of course, basketball IQ and the physicality of playing against taller and stronger players.
Okay, we'll take another break, but when we return, we'll find out. Mamaya, Kacey, tatanungin din kita kung alam mo yung sagot dun sa tanong ko kanina. Ha? Tingnan natin kung alam mo. Gilas Women will be back. We need another timeout. As we go on a break, let's take a look at the latest medal standings in this year's Palarong Pambansa. Stay tuned to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. We'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Sports Desk only on CNN Philippines. As you can see, still our guests tonight, Gilas Pilipinas women head coach Patrick Aquino, Malia Bambrick, Sofia Roman, Gabi Bade, and Casey De La Rosa also joining us via Zoom. Coach, last question for you, and then we have the quiz question of the day. Again, whoever gets it right will get a prize. We'll see.
Car?
No, a car? I hope you get it wrong. Coach, Jack Animam, we're just proud of the girl. Let's give Jack a, yeah. She's been all over, and we see her billboards, ads.
Yes.
She'll be playing for Shengfan in the women's, Wuhan Shengfan in the Women's Chinese Basketball Association, or CBA. We know you're like her father figure. You're just really, really close to Jack. Did she consult? Did you know about this move? Tell us about this and how proud of you, kay Jack.
Actually, I've heard about it after, not really, during the
Asia Cup?
in Sydney. So he was talking to me, Coach, I have an offer from China. So
Okay.
sabi ko, go ahead. He was actually her coach also from Taiwan that approached her.
Yeah.
And then so you just call an agent, and then
Yeah.
everything follows. I'm just so happy and very proud of what she accomplished right now. After Serbia, after the injury, and then went back to France.
France.
Not that so good,
Yeah.
but again, when we came back to the Southeast Asian game, really just, ngangapapa ang konti. But
Struggle din nung Asia Cup, nung first game.
First game, Asia Cup. There were but she was incredible. She's a real fighter, and I think she really wanted to show everybody how good she is, and she can go many more places to come. And wish her luck for the duration of her career and her tournament in China. Hopefully more to come.
And more girls also to follow,
Yeah.
like
I know.
Malia Bambrick, Sofia Roman, Gabi Bade, Casey De La Rosa also waiting on us sa Zoom. We don't have much time. Let's find out the answer now to our quiz question of the day. Gabi says whoever wins will get a car. If they get it wrong.
Maserati.
This was a Gilas Pilipinas women last played in the Jones Cup in 2019, back in July 28 against Chinese Taipei White, who was Gilas women's top scorer in that game. Answer. Just give one answer.
Janine?
Janine Pontejos? No clue?
Janine.
Janine Pontejos?
Afril?
Afril? Casey, may hula ka?
Si Ate Afo. Afril.
Correct answer is, but no cars. Afril Bernardino, she scored 24 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, dished out 4 assists, but it was not enough as Gilas lost 92-83. You got your chips earlier, so me with the Casey.
That's what it was.
Thank you again for joining us. Maraming salamat. Casey, thank you for joining us via Zoom. Enjoy training tomorrow, 6 a.m. Good luck sa Jones Cup. Thank you so much, Casey De La Rosa and also PJ Pilares TMG for having Casey via Zoom. Coach, as always, a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you. Malia, we'll talk next time, longer hopefully. Sofia, great to see you back with the team. And good luck next time with the car.
Thanks.
Thanks, Gabi. Thank you for being
I'll
on
go
the
to the
show.
casino.